Happy Friday, Magee families. Here is your weekly video message. So, as we progress throughout the school year, the signs guiding our pickup process will be removed. The cones will still be set up. So, please remember that at pickup, only the buses go straight through. All cars must turn an immediate left and snake around the parking lot. What I have observed over time is that if one person goes straight through, then others will follow. So please make sure that when you are pulling into the parking lot for our dismissal pickup, you are immediately taking a left and snaking through the parking lot like everyone else. Thank you for being attentive to the procedure and the set expectations during pickup time. Please, as I mentioned last week, share these videos, the arrival and dismissal pickup videos, with anyone that you know who may be coming to pick up your child from school at the end of the day. This is just helpful for them to be aware, because it can be a little confusing if you pull into the parking lot and aren't quite sure where to go. So thank you for that. A couple updates about parent and student advisory. I mentioned last week that emails would be sent out this week about these two advisories. There was an email sent to 4th and 5th grade families about student advisory yesterday, and then there was an email sent to all Magee families about parent advisory yesterday. Please take a few minutes to consider nominating your 4th or 5th grader for student advisory and for submitting your own name for parent advisory. In years past, we have had our meetings at 2:30 on Fridays, and I am aware that there are families who would parents who would like to be part of the parent advisory who cannot make it here at that time. So I am open and flexible to scheduling meetings in the evening so that we can have parents who may not be able to get here at 2:30 be a part of the advisory. So when you submit your name in the form, please give me the details about when you can meet and when you cannot. And then we'll base our meetings off of that data that I collect from everyone who submitted their name for the parent advisory. Last week, I talked about Magee communication expectations. You received the newsletters from classrooms last week through Seesaw. Now, what you should be hearing from our teachers, and they are contacting you because at least once a month you will hear from your child's classroom teacher. And what that may look like or sound like is a area that your child is glowing in, a strength, what they're being successful in, and an area of growth, an area where they can continue to practice and grow in their grade level expectations. This is to inform you as to how your child is doing in the classroom with the academic content that they are learning. And it's also a way to initiate a conversation with you. So if you have more questions or wonders from that feedback that you receive from your child's teacher, continue that conversation and ask your questions and get more information from the teacher. Also be mindful that we do still have our 2 mandatory parent-teacher conferences in the fall, in November, and in the spring, in March. More information will come out about those conferences soon. Ms. Hansen is looking for families to donate newspapers, old newspapers. We have run short in the art room, and we are in need of newspapers for kids to continue their creativity and artistic passion. So please bring in any old newspapers you have, drop them off in the front office, and Mrs. Dumais and I will make sure that they get down to the art room. We appreciate your help with this. So what is happening? What's coming up here at Magee? So starting Tuesday, September 17th, it's our annual mum plant sale. The sale ends when our plants are sold out, and they're $15 per plant. The raised money will go toward outdoor learning resources and replacing our aging classroom Promethean boards with new interactive televisions. If you are watching this video right now, you will see some images of the outdoor learning resources and the interactive TVs. In years past, with the money that we've raised, we've purchased outdoor clipboards. We've purchased outdoor mats. For parents who have been here at Magee, you may have noticed yoga mats or other types of mats were not on the supply list, because with the money that we raised, we were able to purchase enough mats for each student in each classroom. So then we took it off of the supply list. Each classroom gets a wagon so that they can take things from their classroom and take them outside if needed. And there are other things as well. We learned that in Wisconsin or any cold region in the winter, when temperatures fall below 20, 30 degrees, whiteboards do not work. So we purchased some chalkboards that teachers can take out in their wagons if they need a space for writing while learning is happening outdoors. The bottom two pictures are images of the interactive TVs that we're replacing our Promethean boards with. We have 3 classrooms right now that have those interactive TVs in their classrooms, and then the library has another interactive TV. So as we continue to raise money, we will be replacing the Promethean boards in all of our classrooms here at Magee. Homecoming is coming up very quickly. It is the week of September 23rd, and we have made our own Magee Spirit Days for Homecoming week. Monday is Pajama Day. Tuesday, the 24th, is wear your grade level color. So 4K and K is red. First grade is orange. Second grade is yellow. Third grade is green. Fourth grade is blue. And fifth grade is purple. On Wednesday, the 25th, it's Wacky Wednesday. On Thursday, the 26th, it's Twin Day. And then on Friday, the 27th, it's Magee KM Spirit Day. Have some Magee PTO updates for you. We are on a roll collecting information for our parent directory. We are at a total of 140 families. Let me double check my notes. Yep, 140 families who have submitted their information into the directory. And we have a total of 165 families here at Magee. So we're looking for those final 25 to either fill out the paper form, and you can fill it out with the information to submit to the directory, or you can just at the bottom of that sheet check, I do not want my information in that directory, and just turn that back in. So even if you do not want your information, we do ask that you fill out the form and say no thank you, just so that we know we've reached out to every family, and every family has had the opportunity to put their name in the directory if they so choose. The directory form that is linked in the e-newsletter will close on September 27th. The PTO is doing their first ever afternoon at the Tap Yard, and that is taking place tomorrow, September 14th, from 12 to 3. 20% of those proceeds will go to the Magee PTO. So I hope you're able to go and have a great time and support Magee and the PTO. Every year we have room parents, and it is time to sign up to be a room parent. So in your Friday folder this week, in your child's Friday folder this week, you will see a flyer about becoming a room parent at Magee Elementary School. It tells you what a room parent is and what opportunities you have as a room parent throughout the year. You will see a tiny URL or a QR code, and we ask that if you're interested in becoming a room parent, that you submit your name as soon as you can. You are invited. Of course, the back to school picnic here on Magee's campus is taking place next Friday, the 20th. And those are taking place during your child's lunch and recess, and you'll get to eat outside. So the grade level lunch and recess are as follows. 4K wrap, 5K in first grade, eat lunch at 11:35, and then go outside to recess at 12. Second and third grade have recess at 11:35 a.m. and eat at 12 p.m. Fourth and fifth grade eat lunch at 12:30 p.m. and head outside for recess at 12:55 p.m. As mentioned in last week's video, we have built a partnership with the Subway in Wales, and they're offering a special price for a box lunch, which will include a 6-inch sub, chips, and a cookie. That sub is turkey, ham, or BMT, and it comes with lettuce, tomato, and cheese. And initially, this was for pickup only, but I was able to speak with Cindy, and she is going to make delivery an option as well. So if you are not able to come here, but still want to surprise your child or children with a Subway lunch, please feel free to place an order with Cindy, and she will be dropping those box lunches off before lunch begins here at Magee. We hope to see you here. It's a fun time. So that is it for this week. I hope you all have an amazing weekend, and we look forward to seeing everyone back here on Monday. Take care.